Tuesday evening. Welcome, Talking Circles with Chris Carter. My name is Chris Carter. This is Sydney Sanders, and this is brought to you by J&T Services, and we are located here at the Joyce Tire and Automotive Studios. Hope everybody's doing well. I gotta make sure they see my shirt. All right. We were off last week. Andrew had a vacation. Andrew, did you enjoy your vacation?
It was fantastic. Very hot. Came back sunburnt all to heck.
Yeah.
And I see it didn't turn into a tan.
That would be a negative Ghost Rider.
He's already started. Justin, good morning. You must be on the other side of the world over there. There's a lot been going on. Like I said, it was off last week. And, it's been the last 2 weeks has been a roller coaster of a ride for everybody at the racetrack. This will be our last race. Can y'all believe that? Sydney, last
I
race.
know. I cannot believe we're already here, but I'm ready to
relax.
Well, we're not going to relax. We'll be traveling with Clayton. I'm just ready for, maybe less drama.
September the 13th, we will be going to Carteret County Speedway. And when I say we, we're talking about Tommy Neal's promoting the race. It's the Street Stocks and the Sportsman. Mm-hmm. Are you going? I talked to Bob Lowry today. It was good to talk to him, and we'll be doing all that. Hold on. Chase Robertson is, let me tell y'all something. I ain't even going to say the story. I've contacted my people in the Dixie Mafia to deal with Chase. If you see his arm in a cast Saturday at the track, y'all don't say, just mind your business. He stood me up, Sydney.
For what? When?
Saturday night. It was his birthday, and I wanted to eat some cake and sing happy birthday, and I never seen him.
Well, that's because, he walked right out in front of Steven's truck and trailer, and I said, would you move?
Chase Robertson did?
Yeah, he said, well, just hit me.
I'm just kidding. I love Chase. So he had a good birthday. He's going to be racing the Ace Friday night. Excited about that. I'm going to go there and watch and support my... Oh, Chase said there's way more to the story. Well, he ain't told me that. So
what story? This standing you up?
Well, I wasn't the only one. It's like 8 of us.
Wow.
We got a good show lined up for tonight, I think. We probably...
He said this Saturday night.
To do... what was I going to say? Oh, yeah,
I don't know.
Ticket giveaways. We're going to let Sydney pick a winner here later on tonight. We'll pick a winner from sharing or naming your football team. Y'all did that.
So y'all still have a chance to enter.
Yeah, so you can still enter that one. And tonight, what we'll probably do, Andrew, is just do like we do before. Just let a caller call in. We have little Cale Weavil, who's been on the show many times. He's actually been in the studio co-hosting with us. And we also have Christian, Joyce, and Tommy Neal. Next Tuesday, a week from tonight, we want you. We are going to be live for our 2025 Bowman Gray season review show. We do a preview show and a review show. We'll have champions and rookie of the years, and it's going to be good. It's going to be at the former Smoking Harley Davidson place. It is called Madhouse Harley now, and they're going to have a live engine build. Mm-hmm. While we're doing the live show. All right. And we're going to have, dadgummit.
I got it. Just keep talking and then we'll get there.
Brandon Brindle's brother is going to be our food truck. Now, Soul to Bowl is a sponsor on this show. They could not make it. So, with that being said, I got a dadgummit. I didn't write it down, y'all. I didn't write nothing down. Imagine that.
Hey, Ronnie.
Who?
Ronnie, your father-in-law. He said, hey, Sydney and Cece.
Look.
Hello, Mitchell McNaughton.
That's my father-in-law.
Hope you and Mason are doing good.
And yes, Seth, so we're going to talk about that here shortly before Kel comes on. We're going to talk about Saturday night, too. Matter of fact, your worker over here, you can ask him. I said, don't let me forget about Seth and what they're doing. So anyway, hold on. Let me tell you all the food truck that's going to be there.
Okay, you do that, and then I'll do sponsors. Sorry.
Beef Smokehouse. Yeah. beef smokehouse.
That means they'll offer some beef.
Beef smokehouse food truck. That is Brandon Rindle's brother. So they're going to be there. And that's going to be cool. So we'll have, I've reached out to Little Donuts. I haven't heard if they're going to be there or not. And then if I'll reach out to Buddy Scoops. I haven't even talked to Ronnie and that bunch. And Amanda told me that a tattoo artist will be there if you want to get a tattoo. We're 90% sure that'll be available, and some kind of gourmet popcorn food truck.
Oh, okay.
So you can have alcoholic beverages, and when I say that, beer, to the best of my knowledge. Now nobody's gonna be walking around looking at your cup and seeing you know what I'm saying. So y'all can take that for whatever it's worth. Okay. I believe there will be beer that you can purchase. But anyway, y'all know the deal. Those of y'all that's been, if you've never been. Here's where people get messed up, Sydney. Yeah, I'll have a guest list of people that's going to be there as far as scheduled guests. But y'all, this show, and if I had all night or whatever, maybe I should start at 6 an hour early. I don't know. But at the end of the day, we are wanting everybody to attend. If you're a fan, if you're a driver, if you're a sponsor, we want everybody there. We want to make this big.
Mm-hmm.
It's as big as possible, and we're going to have a good time. Matthew Dillner is going to be there joining us. We're going to it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, as always, the sponsors that Sydney's going to say to y'all, and also we got to tell y'all about the Davie County Classic Extreme Rodeo. Sydney's got that. Yes, ma'am. If you can't monetize these businesses and go in person, please go like and follow. Please follow their page. That don't cost you a dime.
Okay, we'd like to thank H&H Auto Repair, Race for Kids, Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, Precision Built Spindles, Realtor Renee Hackett, Radical Fire Protection, Smoky Joe's Barbecue of Lexington, David E. Day Inc., Coast to Coast Fishing Apparel, Madhouse Harley Davidson, Blue Ridge Truck Lines, Suntan Magic Mount Airy, Ideal Corn, Affordable Septic, Enticing Icings, Little Donuts, Dutton Safer System, Triangle Fitness Kernersville, Ideal Landscaping, JTV Sports Cards and Memorabilia, Sykes Metal Roofing, Douglas Auto Electric and Battery, Nick's Old Fashioned Hamburgers, 5 Points Tire and Auto, The Garage Shop, Choice Tire and Automotive, Woodman Life Insurance, Jordan Anderson, S&P Lemonade, Frank Steaks in Long Island, New York, J&T Services, DL Outfitters, Midway Dry Cleaners, JTA Soft Wash and Roof Cleaning, Koger Plumbing, Horsepowered Kids, Harkey Litigation, Everready Mixed Concrete, Heroes Patriot Water, Robbins Sandblasting, Muleskinner Trucking, Messer Media, Garage Doors of the Triad, MJ Printing and Graphics, Midway Music Hall and Event Center, Thunder Road Bar and Grill, Midway Mobile Storage, Make TV Great with Nate, Louise Custom Showers and Glass, Tea Time Sports Bar, Burke Street Pub, Captain's Retreat at Bear Creek, Sold a Bowl Food Truck, Squeaky Clean Express and Ceramic Coatings, Colfax Towing and Auto Repair, Velocity USA, and KevinSaysYes.com.
Brent, we are talking it's called Madhouse Harley Davidson, the former Smoking Harley Davidson at the exit 228 on 421, the Linville Road exit. That's where we'll be. Once again, we'll be live next Tuesday night for our 2025 Bowman Gray season review show. And Sydney, tell them about this.
Yeehaw. All right. Don't forget, on September 27th at 7 p.m., there is the Davie County Classic Extreme Rodeo on 151 Southwood Drive in Moxville, North Carolina. The gates open at 5. There will be bull riding and ladies barrel racing and live music by Soundcraft. If you have any questions about entry information, then contact edgeliving777@gmail.com and follow them on Facebook. And Chris will be there seeing if he can make 7 seconds on a bull.
8.
You won't make it.
So
0.7.
what you do is you hold the cheeseburger out in front of me, and that bull doing what he does, and you tell me I can have 5 cheeseburgers if I ride to 8 seconds.
Well, I'm saying
And
7
it's
because
on
you
like a
got to
chicken
make
bone.
it to 7.
Speaking of Chase Robertson,
Speaking,
if you was there Saturday night and you sang Happy Birthday,
I have a video.
do you really?
Yeah, I sent it to him.
Out from the bottom of my heart. I did not plan that. When he started down toward turn 1 slow with the checkered flag, it just hit my head. So Joey Denowitz being there and some NASCAR people, I said, well,
Oh my gosh.
this can go one of 3 ways. They can cut my microphone off and say, go home. This is not part of the show.
Mhm.
Or number two, I would be singing Happy Birthday by myself in front of 13,000
It was so
people.
good.
13,000 people. Okay. Or what happened?
Yeah.
Turn that down.
I'm going to send it to you. I was just making sure this was the right one.
anyway,
It was so good.
Everybody that was I had chili bumps on my arms.
Chili bumps?
Yeah.
Oh,
chili.
wow. Did they taste good, the chili?
Well, yeah, but still, I had them. And so, y'all, if you was there and you did that, thank you from the bottom of my heart. That was like one of the coolest things that I've ever done.
Dustin said you wouldn't last 3 seconds.
Yeah, I got a special cable that I'd have strapped around me and that bull where
I wouldn't be able to get on it
quiet.
in the little gate thing.
You got to climb the little fence and jump on
And
it.
they like start bucking then.
Like, have any of y'all ever watched Rufus the Bull on TikTok or Facebook? Rufus the Bull. This is the coolest bull ever, and his owner, Rufus the Bull. Go watch it.
Okay, I'll have to add that to my list.
I've seen it.
That's kind of like the squirrel, Peanut.
Isn't that
What was
pretty
the
cool?
squirrel's name?
That was Messer because he's upset it died.
Yeah, what was the name though?
Peanut.
Okay, great.
Peanut the squirrel. So anyway, hey Steve Stroud. I ain't seen Steve Stroud in a week. And in 1 week, he just moved, so I didn't go. I had to go by today. We had to check microphones at the stadium, make sure they was good. We had a little malfunction there right before all y'all sang happy birthday with me. So anyway, that was pretty cool. Thank y'all for doing that. One of those off the top of the head things. I was like, golly, how awesome is that? Y'all are the awesomest people ever. Okay, so Cale Weavil is going to be on at 7:20. We will be talking about there's so much going on, and yes, we do have a lot to talk about. So when we kind of get to that, we might allow some callers, and it's like every time I talk, act like your grandkid or your child's there. I got bashed a little bit on some of these Facebook pages, these Bowman Gray Facebook pages, and that I don't welcome opinions. I love opinions. My numbers on my page show that I have. You go look. I mean, you see all the comments. I don't have a problem with it, but what I do have a problem with is people thumb thumping that don't deserve internet access, talking in a way that I don't feel they would do in person. There's that. I'm not going to say no names or nothing like that, but on this show, all I ask is just and if you're mad and pissed off, I get it. As long as you don't go GD and MFing and all that, that's good. And I have been straying away from my Bible verses. And so with that being said, I do want to say one because I need it more than ever. And one off the top of my head is, let me think, Romans 10:9, that if thou shalt confess with thy mouth and believe in thine heart that Jesus Christ has died and rose from the dead, thou shalt be saved. That's Romans 10:9. Don't forget it. And I've got to get back to doing these Bible verses like I've been doing in the past. And I haven't for the last few shows, so I apologize for that because I do want it to be known. I know I don't act like it a lot, but Jesus Christ, I serve a mighty, mighty big Savior. And Teresa said, I'm sure you're feeling. No, and then the lady was like, y'all should seal them engines. Well, right there, when you say that, when you tell me that Bowman Gray should seal the engines, tells me right there off the bat, you have no clue what you're talking about because they do. They even, why they get to go to the shop of the drivers, I don't know. But anyway, that's all I ask. Just show a little bit of respect. You know, you don't have to go on there talking crazy. There's a lot of it I do. I've gotten to where I don't even talk and I'll just block them. I don't have to have all that. So there's that. So all you people that bash me, I love you. Love you with all my heart. You know that I almost jumped off 2 buildings when y'all was talking about me. And Chris Carter. That Ricky Kimball guy. I don't even know this guy. What is he thinking? Jeez. Anyway. All right. So for those of y'all that support, you know how much I love y'all. We have Cale Weavil,
Kristen Joyce,
and
Tommy Neal.
So with all that being said, we'll let Tommy do a lot of talking. And for those of y'all that do not know, and if you've been in a cave, Tommy Neal was deemed legal. Cam heads. It was the legal car. So there's that.
Take that.
Nah.
Next.
And you know what? And like I said, we all discussed that. Y'all can call in later. We'll talk about it. Hey, Scott Royal. Uh, everybody has questions. Heck, I have questions. You know,
What kind of question?
who, what, when, and where, and why.
Mm-hmm.
You know, why is
Yeah.
it? Why some people feel like it? Why just the sportsman? Why not y'all? Why not the? You know,
Well, we had last week they took the tires
did they?
in our division,
See, I didn't even know
and
that.
somebody got deemed illegal. So yeah,
So it ain't. It is coming across
yeah,
the board.
somebody
some.
got thrown out last week. Not this past week, but the week before. Yeah.
So and everybody's like sportsman this and that, but there's more. And I worked there, of course, as you know, and I didn't know nothing about what you're saying.
Yeah, they didn't get fined or nothing, so I was confused about that. But yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
all they did was got DQ'd for the night.
But I'm real adamant about it. Don't matter what I think. It don't matter what you think. It don't matter what you think or what y'all say.
At the end of the day,
don't-
we are not the
official.
yes or the people that make the decision.
I've said it before. Listen.
Nice shirt.
I want Danny.
You've had two people comment about your shirt.
I'm telling you.
Why are you sucking in?
Because of my
Oh.
belly is fat.
Oh,
See, you made me chase. I don't even know what I was going to say. Anyway, so yeah, thanks to Ethan Trull. Ethan.
it was.
So at 5:30, someone was supposed to join me for a meetup like I do. I'll go down about 5:30ish, and all the fans at the gate behind the tower, that's if you win a ticket, that's where I ask you to go to do that. So I asked Bert Myers. He did that. He gave me shirts. Tim Brown gave me shirts. Ethan Trull gave me shirts. Seems like somebody else did. God, I hope I ain't forgetting somebody. Christopher Lee. Anyway, so thanks to Bert and him. But Ethan, I said, Ethan, I'm going to wear your shirt. When he gave me some shirts, Ethan did to give to these fans out there. And it was a meetup with Chris Carter and Sydney Sanders.
Where?
Somebody didn't show up.
At 5:30? Because I thought we weren't doing that anymore. That morning you told me we weren't doing it.
I did, didn't I?
Yes.
But I tried to call you and tell you I changed my mind. At 5:15, I looked down there and I seen like 13 people. I was like, well, this ain't good, but you know what? I don't care if it's 13
Yeah,
or
you told me that
3,300.
morning that you weren't doing it.
So, and then I looked down at like 5:30 and that plate, there was people all the way across. I have a fun time with that. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Okay? Y'all ready?
Yes.
Tell them what we're going to do.
We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we will have our Pulliam's guest, Cale Weavil.
Our Cam's Corner brought to you by
What'd I
Pulliam's.
say?
You said Pulliam's Hot Dogs is
Oh,
the
I
best.
said brought to you by Pulliam's.
Yeah, but it's Cam's Corner brought to you by Pulliam's Hot Dogs.
We could have said that when they came back. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
Yeah, what she said. We love y'all. Since 2006, 5 Points Tire and Auto works hard to earn your trust and loyalty. They know how important it is to find a Winston-Salem car service you can rely on, so your satisfaction is their top priority each and every day. Their professional automotive service offers you years of combined expertise from their well-trained technicians. They treat their auto repair professionals well because they value their skill and can-do attitude. They know their team sets them apart, saving you, the customer, time and money, not to mention worry. When it comes to auto repair in Winston-Salem, 5 Points Tire and Auto is totally confident they are the best option in town. They're located at 3075 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and their hours are Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Hey, my name is Gavin Robbins. Welcome to Robbins Sandblasting.
I'm Michael Robbins. I'm a third-generation sandblaster. Alongside of my parents, Eddie and Shirley Robbins, we are Robbins Sandblaster. In December of 1954, my grandpa, Buddy Robbins, started Robbins Sandblaster. Over the past 65 years, there have been many of cars driven in this driveway. Some have come and gone, others have become friends, but many have become family. With the fourth generation standing here, it's our job to teach them how the rust meets the dust. So from our family to yours, thank you for 65 years.
At H&H Auto Repair, no job is too big or too small. Family owned and operated for over 20 years, they can do it all. From oil changes to engine swaps to North Carolina inspections, H&H Auto Repair is your one-stop auto shop. Located at 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, right next to Tickle Pink Convenience Store, stop by and see Daniel and Philip Harrison and tell them OCC sent you. That's H&H Auto Repair, 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem.
Hey,
He scared the crap out of you.
I beat you. Welcome back to Talking Circles with Chris Carter. This is Christopher Carter, and I am Sydney Sanders.
We do want to, Hilton Hills here. We want to send our best to you, Hilton. We lost Super Dave, and it's a sad day, and we love Super Dave. And Hilton, we pray for you. And old Dave was one of a kind.
Mm-hmm.
There was nobody like old Super Dave, was it?
No.
I mean, he was. So y'all are in our prayers as always. Coming up next, right now, we've got our little buddy Cale Weavil on the line. Hey, Cale, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, what's going on?
What you been doing, kiddo?
Playing iRacing.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Getting good at it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So you've been going I seen you one night at the stadium. You've been going a little bit here lately,
Yeah.
huh? To Bowman Gray?
Yeah.
It's been seeing some good racing.
I would have Yeah, I would have gone more if my dad and my mom would let me, but they're too tired to go.
Well, you just threw him right under the bus, didn't you?
Dadgummit, Joe. Joe Weavil, shame on you. I bet if you called Seth at S&P Lemonade, he might give you a ride.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe. I would give you a ride, buddy, but it's just too early when I get there. Cale, I want you to, you've been doing a lot of racing when you ain't going to Bowman Gray and the Bandolero. Tell us, you went to Charlotte, correct?
yes, sir.
Tell us about that. I want to hear all about Charlotte, buddy.
We done pretty good. All 10 races. We got a couple top fives, one top three, and ended up fifth in points. And other than that, for my first year, I think I've done pretty good so far.
Yeah. We talked about this last time. You went from a quarter midget to a bandolero, and excuse me. What's the biggest difference that you see in that quarter midget and your bandolero?
The car is definitely bigger. It's a full body car, and in the bando, there's no front suspension.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're bouncing all around.
Yeah, have you ever watched him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's your next race?
We might go to Dominion Road Course for
Really?
a couple races, but we're gonna try to do the Bando Nationals
Now, is that going to
back
be?
at Charlotte.
I was going to say, I didn't know if that was at Atlanta or Charlotte. So it'd be back at Charlotte. So the good part about this is, Cale, is that when you go back, you'll have some experience, which, in my opinion, that should make you a little better than the time before.
Yeah, I may have advantage, but I know there's some other people there that's going to be from the summer shootout. So there's still going to be a lot of competition.
How many races do you know, buddy? How many races that you won in your quarter midget?
Over 40?
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easily over.
He
Did
said
you hear that?
easily.
Easily.
Cale. Donna says, hey, Cale. Do you know who that is? Donna Weavil?
Yeah, Granny.
And Bryce says, what's up, Opie?
I ain't seen Miss Donna since we're not at working with.
Give him a shout out.
No, you do it. They can hear you.
Shout out my granny for giving me my support and Bryce for being Bryce.
Bryce for being Bryce.
Bryce is a good guy. So if you ever go to Rancho where Miss Donna works,
Oh, that sounds yummy.
you will hear about Cale.
They have the best
She
ranch.
Supports that. And if you don't know about racing, you're gonna learn real quick if you go to her table because she's gonna tell you about her baby Cale.
She's proud.
Very, and she should be.
That's
She has
right.
I'm proud of him. I forgot what I was going. I had something important to ask you. Yeah, when is the Bandolero Nationals?
Yeah, I want to know
Cale?
when that is too.
Sometime in September.
September. Oh, that'll be good. It won't be too hot. Yeah, that's exciting. And it's just clearly, obviously, just bandos. There won't be any legends, correct?
There will be legends
Oh, there will be.
too,
Hmm. That sounds like
just
some
like the
fun.
shootout.
Might have to look into that.
should.
I do need to make an. Yeah. Well, I mean, when Bowman Gray, I guess sometimes when these, just like going and watching, these kids that are on here that race at Millbridge like tonight, and in the future we might adjust some shows, Sydney, so me and you
Yeah.
can go and support, like watch Cale and
Yeah.
Killicam Truitt and all these people. I almost said Trull because I looking at this picture of Ethan Trull.
Oh God.
So let me ask you this, Cale Weavil, who's your favorite driver at Bowman Gray?
Oh, I won't be in town that week. We won't be in town that week. That's when the Bando Nationals are.
I'll be at Carteret.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chase.
Who's your favorite Bando driver? I mean, who's your favorite
He said Chase, I
Bowman
think.
Gray driver?
Chase Robertson.
Yep. I thought that's what he said. Is that just because Chase helps you? Gave you some tips?
Yeah, he's a really good guy.
Oh,
When he's
okay.
asleep, yes, absolutely. When he's sleeping, yeah, there's nobody like him.
He's got you fooled. No, I'm just kidding.
He is. I love that kid. He's a good. Legends at the Ryan says legends at the stadium would be a hoot. Yeah,
They used to have that. I mean, we had the 2-night deal when they had the K&N series there.
Chase
He ran bandos there.
has been in a Bandolero
Yeah.
at Bowman
Yeah.
Gray. Yep.
I would love Bandos to go back there.
I mean, to me, the entertainment value would be way up there with the Legend and or Bandolero just for the simple reason of the size of the track.
They put on a show.
They do, and these Legend cars, man.
I love
Some of
watching
these-
legends.
Some of these wrecks they've been having has been horrendous. I
Mhm.
mean, there's just been some really well. Cale, Bubba Gale's grandson, Sebastian, you know, he broke his leg at Charlotte. I guess you knew that, huh?
Yeah, in Bando.
Yes. So he's got a cast, Sydney, that goes like way above his knee. You know, and he's, how old are you, Cale? 9, 10?
12.
Oh,
I didn't know you. Dad gum, boy, you growing and getting old. 12 years old, 40 races, over 40 races in a quarter midget. And you have one in, how many of you won in the Bandolero now? 6, 5, 12, 40?
5, maybe.
I think it's 5. I do. If Eric Engelbert was watching, he'd tell us.
I was about to say he's a proud sponsor. He always is sharing his post.
Yeah, he is a very
Yes.
proud sponsor.
Yes. Teresa, yes, I am. So I was talking to Tommy Neal. So yeah, I'm gonna come back to stomping grounds of Carteret County and do some announcing. I'm really excited. So yeah, Teresa, I forgot to tell you that I actually talked to Bob today. And I'm telling you, the group of guys and the people that are going to Carteret County in the street stock and sportsman division treats, you're going to see some really, really, really good racing. There's some good cars and good people coming. So yeah, I'll see you soon.
Look, Granny knows. She said 5. 5 races.
See, I was right.
He probably knows more than I do.
Who, your granny?
Yeah.
Do you ever go to Rancho and eat, Cale?
Yeah. All the time.
Good stuff, ain't it?
The spaghetti's the best.
The baked spaghetti?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got good ranch.
I ate there a lot with it being next door to the car lot. Bryant didn't like it like I did. He liked it, but I could eat it like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
I think you can do that with anything.
Bryant liked it like Monday and Thursday. Well, heck yeah. Are you coming to the track Saturday, Cale? To Bowman Gray?
It depends if his parents are tired.
I'm going to try to convince my parents.
Tell him to take a nap during the day.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
I'm going to text your dad and tell him to bring you. Let you come up there with me. Third place finish at Charlotte, Miss Donna said.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, buddy, I just wanted to, I ain't talk to you in a minute. And when I seen you at the stadium, I told you I was going to have you on again.
He asked me the last time I saw him, when y'all going to let me back on the show?
That's what I like. Remember, he sat in with me one time.
Yeah.
It was the cutest thing ever, y'all. Cale was on there, and he was, bless his little heart, his mom and them warned me, you know, after about 8:30ish, man, in his little eyes, you could see he was getting so tired, but he hung in there with me, and he did a really good job. And we'll get you back in here in the studio with us again real soon, Cale. How's that sound?
Good. I just want to, I just want to say support S&P Lemonade for the Robbie Brewer fundraiser and all my sponsors.
Yep, that's right. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about that later in the show, but that will continue. They're raising money for the Victory Junction camp. And so, yeah, that's a big deal. S&P also, they're a part of what you're doing. And along with Choice Tire and who else is it? Jerry Hunt, right?
Yeah. Jerry Hunt, Choice Tire and Automotive, Hayes Doors, Venom Power Sports, Downforce Graphics, HMS Motorsports, Blaze Brinkley Racing, Bryson Brinkley, and Colfax Towing.
What? Colfax Towing? You and Jason Rowell, you could tell somebody he was your uncle. Y'all favor a little bit. Jason's a good people. Colfax Towing sponsors this show. Me and you've got Colfax Towing, S&P Lemonade, and Choice Tire and Automotive. We have 3 sponsors, the same sponsors, Cale. That's pretty cool, huh?
3 for Dale.
All right, little buddy.
Hey,
Well,
on Saturday, you
Mhm.
need to go stop by SMP Lemonade and get their Cale Weavil's cotton candy.
they have a flavor called Cale Weavil's Cotton Candy. Y'all heard that? For those of y'all tuning in, you heard it from the man himself.
Like cotton candy lemonade?
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's very good. That's my
Sydney, be
favorite.
positive. See, it's
I
his
am.
favorite.
I am very positive, but I don't know about that. That sounds like a stomach ache. I bet the
No.
kids will love it though.
Let's see. It's
I'll
about the
stick to the
kids,
pickle.
Sydney.
I'll stick to my pickle lemonade.
Well, all right.
Pickle lemonade?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Yeah, tell him. Tell her. Makes you want to.
If you say so.
You just put. It's just like sticking a straw in a jar of pickles. Mm.
All right, buddy. Well, Cale, thank
Yeah, then
you.
just buy a jar of pickles and put it in there, and it's pickle juice.
Yeah, tell
That's
her,
right.
Cale. Yeah. All right, buddy. Well, we got to go, man. And thank you for being on, and we'll talk to you again soon, okay?
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Is Christian on? We going right into it. We're not even, we're just going right into it.
That segment was brought to you. That was Cam's Corner, brought to you by Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue.
And this segment is brought to you
Yes.
by.
Brought to you by Coast to Coast Fishing Apparel.
Go check out Coast to Coast Fishing Apparel on Facebook. He's got all kind of good hats and all kind of stuff like that. Shirts and what have you. Coast to Coast Fishing Apparel. Go like his page. We appreciate them being a part of Talk Circles with Chris Carter. Presented by J&T Services, live in the Choice Tire and Automotive Studios. Christian Joyce, what are you doing besides probably sleeping and just woke up?
No, I sure hadn't been sleeping.
What's been happening with Christian Joyce in his world? We had a week off. You won at the stadium on a very somber night, and I didn't even see you that night, and I didn't get to congratulate you or nothing like that. So congratulations publicly on your win. I know you needed that. I needed you to get that. You know what I'm saying? It was a long time coming. Tell us about the car was good. Just tell us about that night.
Yeah, well, first of all, we've been fighting little things with the car with the new car all year. And finally, we found a big problem with the brakes the week before. It's just one of the things that got missed. Like, you figure you buy a brand new set of brake pedals, so you bolt them in the car, they'd be ready to go, but you got to set them the right way and all. But finally got it figured out, and I mean, it's kind of shown the past few weeks. You know, we've kind of got back to our old ways, and the draws also helped too. But and as far as that night goes, you know, as much as I wanted to celebrate it and all, like, I've won enough over there where I didn't need to make that about myself. That was for Robbie and everybody else that was close to him. You know, that was for them.
A part of me, I want to say, I know the feeling, but number one, as an announcer, I've never experienced nothing like that, and I hope I never do. Number two, I'm not a race car driver, so you know, it was like, and I say this all the time when I lost my child, and people were coming to the funeral home and telling me, you know, well, hey, you know, Chris, I know what I feel sorry for you. I know what you're going through. No, you don't know what I'm going through, because your kids are sitting over there playing around the casket that my child's in. So don't tell me you know what I'm going through. And that's the same way I feel like this. A bit, you know, driving a race car. You had a relationship with Robbie, and that happening. I don't know. I don't even have a clue. I can tell you how, as an announcer, I felt, and it went, and what went through my head, but. You know, not now. This ain't the time for that. But you being a driver and needing to win so bad, but not really, probably not in the mood to want to celebrate, Christian, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's one of them deals where, I mean, Saturday, that two Saturday nights ago, you know, when all that happened, we kind of knew what had happened and how everything was, and I was sitting there talking to Brad, and I was like, this sucks. This, anytime you lose somebody, like I told Brad, like I, the worst feeling is knowing there's nothing in the world you can say to make anything better. The best thing is just to keep it quiet. That's kind of why when I won, I just, said a couple things and said I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, and that's it.
Yeah. It's bad for all of us. It was bad for all of us. And like I said, I hope that you, Sydney, all the street stock drivers, everybody, I hope none of us have to ever experience that again. So let me ask you this. I do believe when I was looking at your page today, stalking your page and stealing pictures. No, actually, I do want to thank Eric Messer for the pictures on our page when I talk about what we're doing tonight. I want to thank Eric Messer, as always, for supplying those for the pictures that are on the page. You're going to Carteret County. Christian, you going to Carteret County?
Yeah, that's the plan.
He won
Yeah,
last
that's
year.
the plan. Well, they ran. It was just a sportsman race last year. I didn't go last year, but I won the year before that.
Yeah, last time I went.
I'm really thinking, I said it a while ago, I think that this race this time is going to be really special. It's going to be, I think the car count's going to be really good. I know the racing's going to be good. Similarities between Bowman Gray and Carteret County, believe it or not, somewhat. Correct me if I'm wrong when I say this, Christian. Flat. Carteret a little bit bigger. But I can see characteristics of Bowman Gray and Carteret and Bowman Gray. I don't think it'll be much for any driver that's never raced at Carteret to adjust to. Is that safe to say, Christian?
For the most part, but they're quite a bit different. But I just feel like at Carteret you kind of got to get up on the wheel a little bit more.
You're constantly turning.
At Carteret, you never stop turning at Carteret. You're always got some wheel cranked into it.
Yep.
And you got to make sure you hug that wall no matter what.
And that big old bump.
Okay, so yeah, I just drove around Carteret just now. You're right. You are right. At Bowman Gray, you do have this, and at Carteret, wheel input
get
all the time.
worn out. Yeah, driving that track.
Tristan McKee showed me how to get around Carteret, so don't y'all laugh.
What, on the golf cart?
No, it was in number 83 Bravada.
Oh, okay.
And Tristan was 11 years old, and
Well, I'm sorry. Gotta get something to drink.
that reminds me of a chalkboard. Anyway, that thing right there. Tristan McKee was showing me at 11 years old, Christian, about getting around that track. It was a very good time. Let me ask you this as a driver, what do you think about everything that's going on at Bowman Gray Stadium? Do you have any kind of input on that, Chris? I don't want to try to put you, if you have no comment, that's fine too, but what's there's a lot going on at our track. Do you have any opinion on all that?
Yeah, well, I agree with the motor situation. Like it's starting to get way out of hand. It was more so in the sportsman, and now it's trickled down into the street stocks. And it'd be nice if everybody was on the same playing field. But as far as the tires goes, I'm kind of I don't know which way to go on that, because soaking them, you make them last way longer, and not soaking them, the teams with way more money is going to have a brand new set of tires every week or two. So motors, I'm all on board, but the tires, I'm kind of up in the air. Like, I don't know which way it should go, but it's just one of them deals.
So what I'm trying to pick up what you're laying down. So in other words, Christian, that as long as it's the same for everybody, no soak, you're understanding the financial part of this, which I think everybody does. Let's do something, stick to it, and that's the way it's going to be.
Yeah. yeah, I'm totally for that.
Where's that boy at?
He's in the house.
What's he doing?
Probably playing his PlayStation about right now.
Oh, me. Has your wife cooked dinner yet?
Yep.
Good. What'd she cook?
Supper's done.
What'd she cook? Rice-a-roni?
We had steak tonight.
Oh wow, y'all's bougie.
Is anything left?
Nope, I don't think so.
Dadgummit.
You're on your own, Chris.
Ah, yeah, I love steak.
Yeah,
I
well,
like-
he heard us mention his name. He's done walked out the house.
yeah,
Oh,
did he?
Oh my goodness, his ears were burning.
Here,
I love that kid, man. He is awesome. He's
He's so like just quiet though. Like if he just looks, he just watches. So
If you-
observant.
he's warming up to me now. He knows I'm gonna get my high five and a little side hug from him. I think a lot of that kid, and you've done good, Christian. He's such a good kid, man, and he's always at that racetrack. He loves that racetrack, and he loves watching his daddy race. And to me, that's a part. It's not been lost, but then on the same hand, because it's what I talked about earlier, Christian, about people thumping them thumbs and chopping them gums and don't deserve internet access and yada 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 yada.
Brian Sykes wants to know if your son can draw for him this week.
We can make something happen.
How cool. Yeah, I like that. Old Brian Sykes, sponsored. Brian Sykes, we're going to have for the live show next Tuesday, we're going to have, I'm doing the segments, the championship segments, and they will be, the modified championship segment will be brought to you by 5 Points Tire and Auto. The sportsman championship segment will be brought to you by Radical Fire Protection. And the street stock championship segment will be brought to you by Sykes Metal Roofing. Now, it's very, very cheap if you want to be a part of the stadium stocks. It's available. Okay, so y'all can reach out if you want to do that.
Christian Brad Lewis wants to know if you're supposed to be at DWR.
That'll be tomorrow.
Oh, there you have it, Brad.
Yeah, Dylan's at the beach. Dylan's at the beach, or supposed to be at the beach, and I gotta go make sure everything gets done the rest of the week.
Did
Oh,
I
so
just,
you're the boss.
no, wait a minute. Wait.
No,
Did I just understand that Dylan Ward is at the beach?
as far as I know, I hadn't heard no confirmation, but I was
I'm not
told I need to go
not-
finish up for him.
I'm just, man, that dude works so much and so hard. That's just in the week before, somebody's lying. He's off somewhere working. Yeah, he might be building sandcastles at the beach, but he's working somewhere.
Yeah, that sounds like Dylan.
Well, look, buddy, as always, I think a lot of you and your whole family, and I'm so happy that you got that win. And the street stock points are
Tight.
Christian. They're tight, bud. I mean, if you wanted
Yeah,
to
they
get,
sure are.
if you want to be like a mathematical genius, I'm not, and I will never be.
Brad said he's here.
Do what?
Brad Lewis said he's here. So I don't know if he means that he's at home or if he's at the beach.
Oh,
Well, Brad's at the beach, so I'd assume he's with.
Oh,
with
okay.
Dylan.
Oh, so
Okay.
he's telling on you if you have told that you're supposed to be at Dylan's.
yes. Golly.
Yeah.
So Brian.
Yeah, I ain't supposed to be there till tomorrow. He left today.
Oh, okay. So you're good. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Brian Sykes Jr. is points
Yep.
leader in our QRC HVAC Refrigeration Street Stock Series. Brian Sykes Jr. has 632. Brad Lewis in second with 626. K-Train, Kevin Gilbert with 620. Bryant Robertson, my bodyguard, has 590. And Christian Joyce, you have 570. Okay, so listen. I've seen some crazy stuff in this racing world happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know, you can even go to that Craig Hartless at 468. Now, I could paint 12 different scenarios, and I'm going to have the scenarios here in a little bit. I've already got them emailed by Justin Mincy. Okay. But Christian, one race to go, double points. You're not out. You're not out of it. You might think so, but I don't.
Yeah, well, I mean, uh, in my mind, we're pretty much out of it. And to be honest, the year we've had, we really don't deserve it. I think it's going to come down between that top three.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'd be lying if I didn't say that the 99, you know, isn't the most deserving. Like, he's had the best, you know, all around year.
Very consistent,
But
very
it's just gonna,
keeping his nose clean. Yes.
yeah. And it's going to come down to one of them three, and, you know, the best man's going to win.
That's right. That's right.
That's going to be a nail biter race.
I can't wait.
Yep. It's kind of nice not being a part of it, to be honest.
I was about to say, I'm glad that I don't have none of my family's involved in that, because that's a nail biter.
Oh, me. Well, Christian, take this time, if you would, my friend, to thank family, friends, and sponsors.
All right. Yeah, I hadn't had many opportunities to do that this year. So I want to thank A Plus Auto Sales. Rudy come on board with us this year. He's been real good to us. High Point Body and Paint, Precision Fabrication, BK Auto, and Tony Black and Ashley. Got Your Six Towing, Hill Built It Creations, Sumner Septic with David Sumner, Davis Water Service, SBW Renovations, and most of all, DWR for sticking with us through it all.
And there you have it, people. Christian, as always, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. I will see you Saturday morning at the Madhouse. Wish you nothing but the best. Tell little man I said hey, and see you Saturday.
Thank you, bud. Thanks for all you do.
All right, man. Thank you. See ya.
All right, bye.
Christian Joyce, good guy,
Yes.
quiet. Just
Yes.
yeah, he's good people.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do a run about 3. Let's run 3 commercials, and y'all go to your refrigerator. If you're eating, think of me. If you're eating cheeseburgers, double think of me, because I love to eat, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And what, Sydney,
What?
where'd you get your shirt?
The bucket and the truck.
Tell them what we're doing.
We are going to commercial, and when we come back, Tommy Neal will be up.
Y'all don't go nowhere. If you need your hot dog experience to go to a whole new level, then you need to check out Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, because when it comes to hot dogs, it doesn't get more iconic than Pulliam's. Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue has been in business since 1910, which makes them part of the fabric of the Triad area, and their recipe hasn't changed in 114 years. Same barbecue, same slaw, same hot dogs. Pulliam's is located at 4400 Old Walkertown Road in Winston-Salem, and their hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Come chill at the grill and enjoy yourself with family and friends at Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue.
People can trust me to detail their vehicles because I've been doing it for years. I've worked on stuff from $1,000 all the way up to $100,000, but at the end of the day, you still gotta live up to the same standard. I put love and care into every vehicle. I just want to make sure my customer's happy because I like getting everything. I mean, every crack, every cranny, anything I can get. I really just want it to be squeaky clean. I know how I want my ride to look like at the end of the day, and I should do the same thing to yours.
Hey, my name is Cale Weavil. Welcome to Robin Sandblasting.
Hey, I'm Michael Robbins. I'm a third-generation sandblaster. Alongside of my parents, Eddie and Shirley Robbins, we are Robbins Sandblasting. In December of 1954, my grandpa, Buddy Robbins, started Robbins Sandblasting. Over the past 65 years, there have been many of cars driven in this driveway. Some have come and gone, others have become friends, but many have become family. With the fourth generation standing here, it's our job to teach them how the rust meets the dust. So from our family to yours, thank you for 65 years.
We give away, but then we keep it. We created distance when we're with you. Gravity pushes us away. Never seemed to make a lot of sense. We never really understood the fact that gravity pushes us away. Walk away from it all. Should we just give up?
You know that game that we used to play like kindergarten? Where you got tapped in your thumb? I bet he was really good at it.
Shut up, Sydney.
Welcome back to Talking Circles with Christopher Carter. He needs an inhaler, but we're here. Up next, we have. Hold on, I gotta get our thing. Up next, we have Tommy Neal. He was declared the winner after Tech on Saturday night. This segment is brought to you by inhalers. This segment is brought to you by Smoky Joe's Barbecue of Lexington, North Carolina.
That is some of the best food I've ever eaten in my life. Happy birthday to Dylan Ward. Thank you, Roger Williamson. Roger. Got to make sure it wasn't Miss Dawn. Roger Williamson, thank you, Radical Fire Protection, for sharing that. So happy birthday, Dylan Ward. He is probably building sandcastles at the beach, whatever beach. So all of y'all out having a good time, have fun, enjoy yourselves. Yeah, Tommy Neal. I'm waiting on the thumb to go. Tommy Neal, what are you doing?
Oh no, man, working on a race car.
Yeah, putting everything back together, getting it ready, huh?
Oh yeah, getting her all back together. Now set it back down there and got her bell housing bolted up, hooking the headers up, and getting ready to throw some gas and fuel and rock and roll here in a little bit.
Okay, so
Get it
here,
back together.
I want to do this, Tommy. There's a lot of people that's probably, I don't know, I shouldn't say. There's people out there that, hey, Bernard, I seen you call, buddy, and I forgot to call you back, Bernard Scott. I hope everybody's doing good, Bria, and all that, your wife. Tell everybody I said, hey, buddy. Tommy, there's people that does not know the process of what goes on other than what they see on that track when y'all race. That's all they know.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy, if you will, you finish the race, you go to your, can you walk the people that are listening and watching through the process and tell Maddie that I said, hey, but yeah, could you walk us through that process?
Yeah, well, we run the race. Finished second. Came in. Went across the scales. Next thing, another competitor wanted to protest me in the 31, but then at the end of the day, he decided he didn't have enough funds to do both, so he just did me. So that was fine with me. I didn't care. They took the car where it impound. He was supposed to go to Tech, and also the track was tearing him down. It wasn't me. Wouldn't pull his oil pan off, which they've been trying to pull them. Must be some tight oil pan bolts because they've been trying to pull them out for the last 3 weeks. They ain't done it yet. But wanted to check the oil pan on his car, and they never did. And then finally they went around and DQ'd him. But then by that time, we didn't. There's a lot of stuff we had to do. We wanted to take the heads, take the cam out of the car. I mean, it's a whole lot. I mean, it was there at about 1 o'clock in the morning. But everything come back is clear as the blue sky. We was legal in everything we did. Cam went to the cam doctor, and it was fine. The heads are all good. Everything was no problems. A lot of people was upset about it. And some ain't upset, and some are. So I can't help it. But I mean, if it's what Mama Gray wants to do, and that's how they want to roll, they're gonna start doing Tech like other racetracks do. You're gonna have to follow by the rules or find somewhere else to race, I guess. I mean, so I did what they said they want to do. They wanted to follow by the rules, so that's what I did. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I got other motors too, but when they said they're gonna start taking stuff down and DQing cars and sending people home, so I was like, well, I don't want to look bad for my sponsors getting DQ'd. I mean, I have a law firm sponsoring my car, so that don't look too good on Tommy Neal's part. So
right, yeah, Harkey litigation,
legal up and do. Yeah, Harkley Litigations. I'll legal up and do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Who also sponsors this show as well.
That's what we did. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work entailed to it. And people that pay that $12 to get into the racetrack and look down there and see them whether when they get tore up or they get tore down or whatever, they don't know the hours it takes to put one back together. I mean, yesterday, everybody else is probably laying on Sunday, everybody else is probably laying at the pool and drinking a cold beer and hanging out at the lake and having fun. Well, I had the BGS hangover from getting home about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I got up, tired, got some breakfast, come back over here, brought the car, started pulling the motor out and getting ready to go because we had to send it to the machine shop to get new cam bearings put in it. So we've been going ever since. And here we are Tuesday, and we're putting the motor in the car. So that's how much time it takes.
I will say though, there's no better feeling though, when somebody protests you and you know you're legal. There's no better feeling when you're like, yeah, you got me.
You should have heard him when I come down, Sydney. He was
just cheesing.
Hey, talking circles, Chris Carter. I mean, I was like, oh Lord, that's all I need to hear. I mean, not that God, don't misunderstand what I'm saying here. Not that I even doubted it, but I'm like, it was kind of comical. Tommy, I want you to touch on this real quick now. Somebody posted the paperwork from, I guess come from the cam doctor, but that was they wanted somebody, and I ain't here to throw names or nothing by no means, but so they wanted a second opinion, correct, on the cam?
Yeah, the people at the stadium claimed it legal that night. Rick and the other guy from ECR, and they all claimed the cam was legal Saturday night, but they wanted a second opinion. The competitor wanted a second opinion, so no big deal, no problem. Send it to the cam doctor. Come back and everything was legal. I mean, that's if you got confidence in the people that's doing the work in it, and like I said, that's Mac Little's motor. Matter of fact, I mean, that's the one that's running it, and he had no problem sending it off. He said, it ain't the first time it's been to the spin doctor, so it wasn't no big deal. He said we could take it from the carburetor stud all the way down to the oil pan bolts, and you won't find nothing wrong with it. It's all yellow book. And to be perfectly honest with you, I mean, I got one that got about $12,500 in, and Mac's motor really, it pulls better than that motor does, really, to be honest with you. I mean, it hurts a little bit on top end, but man, that's a good little stock 603 motor. It run good.
You have,
and that's the one we have back in.
Tommy, you have, I hope I don't butcher this, 57 wins. Is that correct? Or 58?
Yeah.
All right, 57.
Yeah.
57. Wins at the Madhouse.
I'm trying to get to 60. When I get to 60, I'm probably going to retire.
I'll believe it when I see it. Okay.
I'd like to get the 60, Chris. I really would. I'd like
Right.
to get the 60, but I mean, if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. It's just a whole lot. Like I tell a lot of people, and a lot of people don't know this about me, but I mean, of course, you know, I'm a family man. I got a wife, I got kids, and all that to take care of. Plus, I own my own company. I got employees. I got jobs. I got, you know, customers. I mean, I have. I'm a diesel mechanic. I had to work on my own trucks half the time. I mean, you know, you have to have your hand in everything. And about the only time that, you know, I get away from all that and don't think about any of that is when I sit in that car. That's the only times I can just, you know, you got the blinders on and you're in the car and your adrenaline's pumping and you're doing that. That's about the only, you know, what they call the, you know, therapy, I guess, that you get, I reckon. And just got to figure out how to give that therapy up, you know.
I get it. I totally get it. You 57 wins, 5 championships at Bowman Gray Stadium. That you've accomplished a lot. And the I call it the iron thumb, the powers that be, it comes from the top and works its way down, as we all know. And I do want to touch on something you said a while ago. I wish people understood, and there's a lot that do, but there's also a lot that don't, that does not understand the process of something that sounds simple to the normal everyday human that goes and watches a race in the stands, and that's it. Doesn't know anybody that races, really. Don't go to a race car shop. Even just as that something that sounds as simple as dropping an oil pan, you know, the dropping the pan. It's been said several different ways. Just doing that is a pain. Can be a pain in the butt when you're at that racetrack. When you go to your shop, you can, you know, that's totally different. But having to do things at that racetrack, I wish everybody could experience that process as a member of that team and what it all entails. I think people's mouths wouldn't open as wide.
They have different outlook on it. They definitely have a different outlook on it.
Yes.
You know, it's like it's 400 or 500 degrees, and your headers are hot, and the motors, they don't cool off very well that very quick. And you got all that to deal with, and the heat, and then outside was hot, and then the motor's hot. I mean, it's just a lot. There's a lot to do. I think Mac counted up. He said he took 96 bolts out, not counting any of the components.
I will say though,
it's pretty rough. I sure would have loved to pull the whole pan off there tonight and been done. I've done a backflip for that deal, but I mean, sometimes the oil pans are hard to get off, and sometimes they ain't. I mean, it's just it's a $40 gasket and $100 for $120 what it is for your oil and oil filter. I mean, it depends on if that's what you want to do or if you don't want to do it. I mean, it's up to that competitor's prerogative if it's their choice whether they want to do it or they don't want to do it. Some think it ain't worth the $350, and some think it's worth the $350.
Well, and
but I mean,
when it comes down,
I'm glad it got done because now everybody knows. You know what I'm saying?
That's my thing. When it comes down to it, it's not always about the money. I know when me and Steven first started dating, we would travel with AJ, and he was tickled every time, whether somebody protested him or the track, he would gladly tear down, because he knew it was legal. So that's my thing. Like, regardless of however much money it is, if you're legal, and you don't mind showing it.
AJ Burness.
When you're right, you could slow down a minute. I mean, I've seen AJ take a whole motor out of Cale Weavil before I watched him. Like, oh my God, dude, really? I think years and years ago, I knew down at it was a turkey race at Caraway, and I think somebody, I can't remember what the guy was, protested, and he said, I'll just pull the whole motor out for you for that much money. I was like, oh my God, for real? You gonna pull the hell yeah? He went out there and got the damn cherry picker and pulled it. I was like, oh my God, he pulled the whole motor out of this car. He said, I remember that a long time ago. It was around a turkey race down there in November at Caraway. I remember him pulling the whole motor out with a guy. But yeah, if you know you're right. You ain't got nothing to hide. So I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, a lot of people ain't liking it. I mean, trust me. I mean, I got other motors myself.
Yeah.
But hey, if it's what the racetrack's gonna do, when you go to the racetrack, you know what you got to be when you go there. I mean, that's what my point was. If you go to Caraway, you know what the rules are. If you go to Ace, you know what the rules are. If you go to South Boston, you know what the rules are. We as racers are our own enemies. We try to go to every race spot that we can get and be in every rule that we can be in. I'm not living in a glass house and throwing rocks at nobody by no means. But if the racetrack's going to clean up the tires, going to clean up the motors, either you got to obey by it or find somewhere else to go race.
That's right.
I mean, it's just that fact of the matter. I mean, either you're a little bit pregnant or you ain't pregnant at all. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
AJ Burness had said something.
You can't be both. You know what I mean?
AJ Burness had said something. They need an inspection camera, so they don't need to drop the pan. And you know what? You're right, AJ. And yes, okay.
You're right. That would be a great idea. Only one bad scenario about that, Chris. How you gonna get your camera out when it goes to that door?
That's
No
what
offense.
I just don't think that is feasible. But AJ is
Yeah,
very
you
smart.
ain't gonna get that camera back.
Right.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get the camera back once it goes through the oil, drain the oil out of it and goes to the oil plug. It's got to get up to the doors. You know, the flappers inside in the oil pan to get up to see the rods and the crank and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of hard to make that happen.
I bet there's
But I
something.
mean, if Bowman Gray comes up with a new motor, I think they're gonna come up with a new motor rule, some kind of electronic seal, from what I hear from the grapevine. Which you know how you hear stuff from the grapevine, but. If they come with a new motor with electronic seal and can't nobody touch it, and you buy the motor from Bowman Gray Stadium, you won't be able to buy it from City Chevrolet or anything like that yourself. You have to buy it straight from Bowman Gray. So they're about $5,800. So it comes in a crate and you get it, and that's your motor, and that's your number, and that's what you get, and that's
You
all
can't
you
pitch
get.
a fit.
So it's all within. It's all up to the driver then.
Somebody you yourself, Tommy Neal, you was involved in one of the worst incidents to ever happen at Bowman Gray Stadium with the fire and everything. And like as I just said earlier, excuse me, 57 wins, 5 championships. What is are you as a competitor? And I know the answer to this, for just for the people in the back or the thumb thumpers or whatever. Is this something that's long overdue in your opinion that needs to happen? That iron fist, the thumb, the pressing down on things like this. Is this something that you're glad to see?
Of course, it's NASCAR that spent all that money, and Joey's in charge of all that stuff over now, and it's just a whole lot of stuff going on over there. And I think that they don't want Bowman Gray to be a black eye of kind of like run what you brung. Hope you brought enough. So I kind of think they're trying to get it down to a level where everybody's going to be in that area where they want them to be at. I don't think there's going to be nobody who's going to come in there with a big motors and soak tires and all this other stuff, and go out here and not run everybody and then go home. I think they're trying to get everything kind of like Ace and South Boston, because I'm gonna promise you, man, you go there and run Ace on a limited late model race. I don't care who you are, if you've been racing there for 40 years, Robert Turner's looking at something. I mean, he's gonna look at something. I mean, I have to respect you for that, but you know that going down there. I mean, when you go there and go race, as a racer, when you go, hey, they're gonna look at something like. I mean, I'll never forget. I went there to help Brody Douglas one night, and I think Brody finished second or third, something like that. Come back in, 600 degrees. Everything's hot. Running's hot. He said, I need that spindle out there. I said, Robert. I said, the rotor's hot. The brake hot. He said, you got 15 minutes. I said, what? He said, you got 15.
Ricky Brooks stuff right there. and I said it earlier.
You got 15 minutes.
I said this earlier, and I'll say it about you in the modifieds. I want Danny Prost to have a and when I say that, I just, it's like you said, you walk through the gate, you know what you're getting right now as we speak about this. Y'all been doing this for many, many years there. I want AJ Burness to be able to be in the top 3 and 4 competing for wins. I feel like the fans want to see, the racing's really good there. Let's not misunderstand what Chris Carter's saying here, but it could be even better, I feel like, when you just put 15 to 20 cars on everybody's the same, without a doubt.
Oh yeah, well, like I said, when we first went from 6 cylinders to the crate motors, I mean, we had 28, 30 cars. I mean, I remember Brad Smith used to drive my other car, my backup car that I had, and he had to qualify to try to make the show. I mean, that's how many cars that we had. But I mean, that it was all starting out and it's new. Everybody hadn't really got into the rhythm of everything quite yet. So then it was a pretty good deal then. And then as years go by, and other competitors got a little faster, and of course the other competitor, he going he ain't not running me on motors. I'm gonna go get me some more motors. Then others, well, he ain't not running me. I'm gonna go get me some. So it's just tit for tat. Then to the end. And used to be it was just a gentleman's agreement. From all the racers. But I mean, now it's like it's something that it ain't something that I brought the idea up to. It's something that they want to do themselves. I mean, I don't, I'm an old timer, and I mean, like I said, I'm on my way out here for not long, so it ain't something that I want to do. I mean, I got 4 motors sitting here, so I mean, all 4 of my motors, I'm going to find somebody with some Camaros or some Super Sport Chevelles or something like that that wants a hot rod. So I mean, I'd buy a couple of those 5800 motors and and go racing if it was me. But I mean, I think it'd be better for more car count, so other people probably can afford to race more and not have to worry about spending so much money on buying motors and stuff like that. But I mean, it's racing by itself is expensive enough as it is. I mean, it's not a very cheap sport to be involved in. So it takes a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of dedication, a whole lot of dedication.
One of the listeners, watchers, whatever they're doing, his name's Joshua Hensley, said, "What if they are cracking down because maybe they're going to include sportsmen in the clash and won't people legal maybe?" Now, I mean, that's a very intriguing thing to me, Joshua. I have no clue as an announcer there. I have no clue whatsoever. I ain't seen nothing about the clash other than it's coming back. Okay. Yeah. So that's a good point. Is what I'm saying. What if? Okay. What if? What if? And that's just it. What if? We don't know, what have you. I mean, we can, and David Spitzner said, David Spitzner, there you go. For years, it's always been about who has more money at Bowman Gray. And David, listen, man, it's like that at every track. That's what's actually, to me, ruined a lot of racing back in the day where everybody, it's out of control, y'all. Mm-hmm. And Tommy, I think you'll agree.
If they go to car store races, look at that for a little bit. I mean, it's $1,400. Ronnie Bassett told me it was $1,400 just to practice on Friday. That's just a practice.
Yeah, that ain't counting the food.
I mean, you know
and
what I'm saying? I mean, them guys are paying $250,000 to $300,000 for a ride. I mean, that's to show up with your helmet and driving suit. I mean, you work your full-time job, and how you going to afford to go do that? I mean, Bobby McCarty told me, he said, he said he had a $250,000 budget, but he needed $250,000 more. He said he needs at least $500,000 to even think about running the car store. So, I mean,
it's out of control.
Racing's gone crazy, man.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. I mean, people renting cars for $16,000 and $25,000 a race. I mean, we're talking about for one race, $16,000 or $25,000, and then they walk away. It's just way crazy for me. I mean,
that's the beauty of
Bowman Gray. Still is your cheapest racing you can get involved in for sure. But I mean, that deal there is just
absolutely.
It's just a great sport, but it's a great deal what they got going on. But I mean, they'd have to be paying $50,000 a win for me to go have a $500,000 budget. You know what I'm
saying? And it goes back to like a while ago, that your everyday person that goes to Bowman Gray on Saturday and watches NASCAR on Sunday, or in the Xfinity, which is going to be the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series next year.
I've seen that.
It's. I think if you told people the price of the engine, you can get up to $50,000 and $60,000, $40,000 to $60,000 for a super late model if you're going to if you're going to compete for wins. And then we can start talking about the smart modified tour, all this, the cost and everything that's involved. I think we need to do a show on that, Tommy and Sydney. We need to do
$35,000. $35,000 just for a car store for one enforcer is $35,000 for one motor. I mean, the time you get the motor and you're ready to roll it, that's how much money you got just in the motor by itself. I mean, it's just ludicrous. My wife added up how much it costs to run a smart tour. We're talking to Smith one time when they were, Kim was driving that car and all that stuff. You got to have at least $5,000 a race just to go race on the smart tour. $5,000 a race.
All right, so
you run 12 races or 17 races, just add that up. Now, we ain't counting your motor, your car. I mean, we talking about that's how much it costs to go to that track and buy your tires and pay for you guys to get in and your fuel and go race. It's $5,000.
I want to entertain some of the comments here real quick, if I can. Roy Hooker said, would much rather have sportsmen than a modified run in the clash. Much better show. And I mean, I'd like to see, do you know what I want, Roy Hooker? I want Sidney Sanders to be able to, whatever, the stadium stocks. I believe that if NASCAR and the powers that be was going to show what we do, and y'all can take this for whatever you're worth. I'm begging and pleading that I want to be the hype guy for the clash. For that NASCAR race, I want to be the hype guy. I want to be a part of it. I want the stadium stocks to be a part of it. I want the street stocks to be a part of it, and the sportsmen and the modifieds. I want Randy DePulliam to be announcing and me. not actually the Clash, but our stuff too as well. Now, yeah, I want to be the Clash guy too. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I feel like if they could see these people from Maine or wherever they're coming from, or Oregon or dadgum wherever, could see every class, I think that would be good. But Roy, you have a very good point there, and also Tommy. Let's see. Let me scroll down here just a little bit. So. And AJ Burness, once again, sometimes more rules and spec racing can increase costs. Not that that applies to Bowman Gray, and he's right. You're right, AJ. No doubt about that. Jimmy Brewer said, "Is the Chevy, I guess 602, all that will be allowed? What about the Dodge motor?" That's what Jimmy Brewer says. Tommy, can you touch on that?
Yeah, there won't be no more Dodge motors.
No more.
One motor. That'd be, from what I hear, that'd be the only motor that you get. I mean,
Right.
you get one motor, and Dodge motor won't be allowed. I mean, like, once again, I mean, I had a Dodge motor, and I know that Michael has a Dodge motor, and I'm just going to tell you flat out, just like it is, the Dodge motor from the factory, because of scat cranks, scat rods, JE pistons, I mean, Dodge is a racing crate motor. Just like, why do you think you never see a Ford Junior at Bowman Gray Stadium? They won't let no Ford Junior run, because that Ford Junior would smoke them every week. I mean, they just won't let them done. That's kind of one of the reasons why the guys in the Chevrolets started doing a little bending the rules in the gray area a whole lot to try to compete to be able to run with the Dodge. Because the Dodge, it's got 480 foot-pounds of torque straight out the crate and not even touch it.
Right.
They ain't done that. I mean, it's breaking the wood away from it. So you ain't going to, that's hard to beat that. You know what I'm saying?
This has been very, very interesting. And the participation of people want. And if y'all have a question for Tommy, please write it down.
Yeah.
If y'all want to ask Tommy Neal a question, well, I didn't plan on turning this to a Q&A, but since there seems to be people very, and you know what I'm saying, the people seem to be
Interacting.
Yeah, interacting with that. So I feel like what's Maddie doing, by the way? It got quiet there, Tommy. What's Maddie doing?
She has got her mama's phone and brought her mama's phone out here on the outside with the talking circles on, and then she's inside in there. I think she's got the magnet going around the floor, picking up wrenches and dragging them around in the shop.
She's entertaining herself.
Right now. Oh yeah, she does. She comes out of here. She is nasty. She is very, very dirty girl when she gets out of here. And when she gets home, she gets in the tubby. And she's like, "Daddy, I gotta get in the tubby." I said, "Oh yeah, you gotta get in the tubby tonight." She got nasty.
So listen,
she loves this race. She looks forward to this, man. I mean, that's one of the things that a lot of people don't know about Tommy. You know, everybody thinks I'm a butthole here and there and that, but man, I'm tell you what, I can have a bad day at work, Chris, and employees get on my nerves, and trucks break down, and customers and that, and you have to be about half pissed off when I get home, man. But when I walk in that door and that kid says, "Daddy home," and shit, man, it just goes away. I don't even think about the bad. Don't even think about the bad stuff anymore. I mean, like, all right. She said, "Daddy, we go to race shop. We go to race shop." I said, "Yeah, we're going to race shop." But she loves it, and my wife, she loves it, and all my kids love it, and it's just a family oriented thing. We have a good time over here with Mac and all them, Big Mac and Little Mac, all my crew guys and all that. It's more of a family deal more than it is anything else, really. We all just, we all get along and eat, and the guys bring food, and Miranda and the other guys, and everybody we just all have a good time over here. We pick and play, and it's a fun time, in the shop. So I guess that's probably one of the reasons I like to keep doing it, because we serious when it comes to the racing part of it, but we all have fun, picking on each other here and there about this and that, and at the end of the day, we go over to win races and have a good time. That's what it's all about.
Yep. And making memories with fam.
I'm not even going to comment on
Oh,
this.
yeah. I sent Chris a video. My little girl, she got a little juice box, and Friday nights is her night to race, because we take it over to the racetrack when we drop the car off on Friday nights. And she got a little juice box, and man, she made like 12 laps the other night around Ray Bowman Gray Stadium, around the whole racetrack, and never hit the river bumps and never hit the wall.
She was going.
Stage three of her juice box. That's pretty good there, and I thought it was pretty good. 2 years old.
Tommy, I want to. Mitch Gales has just, and Mitch Gale, a heck of a season for Mitch, and I am I'm adamant.
Oh, he's had a
yeah, and I'm
killer
adamant.
season. I'm really impressed with Mitch's success he's had. I mean, he deserves everything he's gotten.
I'm a big fan, but I want to read this to you, and he's got a. I agree
am
with
too.
this. He says there needs to be discussions with competitors and engine builders before they do some knee-jerk new engine deal, getting ready to put some of us out of business. Your thoughts?
Yeah, that's the bad thing about it. I mean, I understand that too. Trust me, like I said, I got 4 motors, dude. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I understand where Mitch is talking about, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you run the car store, they care what kind of motor you got. I mean, they care what what it costs you to go get a motor. I mean, if you run a modified, do they smart tour tell you, well, you got to run this, this is the motor you got to run right here. But I mean, it's just they have no way of policing a 603 motor. They don't make it no more. And they're discontinued. You can't go to City Chevrolet and buy them. They ain't got no way of checking the motor. You ain't gonna do the stuff like you do on the Smart Tour. You're not gonna come to. I mean, I just use myself as a resistance. You're not gonna come to Tommy Neal shop. I'm gonna have my motor on the engine stand. I'm gonna have the oil pan off of it. I'm gonna have the timing chain cover off of it. I mean, I have everything off ready, and you come and seal it. Well, by the time you hit the end of the driveway, I can cut them seals off and have some more put on there. I mean, because everything can be manipulated when it comes to seals, unless they get something that's in there they can barcode it to the number of that block, where you can't take it off and put it back on. Is the only way you're going to stop anybody from doing anything any different. I mean, I'm just being flat honest about it. You're not going to stop it if you don't have some way of sealing it where it cannot be touched. And every seal that's out there, just about. I mean, the seals that they got on there right now, I mean, you can get them seals about anywhere that they got on all the motors out there right now. I mean, it's not hard to, manipulate them. I mean, I ain't lying. I'm just being perfectly honest about it.
So
if they do something like that, that would be great if they could do something like that, but I just don't know. I mean, the technology may be out there that I don't know anything about. I mean, I'm just speaking,
right.
out of turn, I guess you'd say, but I don't know for sure. But from what I've seen, back in the day, we had a lead seal, a little wire sticking through it, and you match it with a pair of pliers, and now we got a little seal with a little cable on it, and you run it through there, and it clicks, and then you're done, and then you got a little number on it. I mean, everything nowadays, the technology we have, and you got that thing great thing you called cell phone with Googles, and Googles will help you find anything you want to find when it comes down to that situation. Just like it does with the motors, just like it does with anything else that you do in racing or any fishing or hunting or bowling. I mean, everybody's going to try to get the best they can get. If you go bowling, you want to have the best bowling ball. If you go fishing, you want the best fishing rod and fishing reel and best fishing boat. And I mean, you're always looking for that edge against your competitor. That's just the human nature in everybody for being competitor with, being competitors with each other. You know what I'm saying? Just like Cindy wants a better motor than anybody else in the 4-cylinder. Just like,
yes, Cindy.
Tim Brown wants to have the baddest modified and over anybody at Bowman Gray Stadium. He does. I mean, but
I got
other
the
people
solution.
in the back, but they don't have that. Don't have that. You know what I'm saying?
I got a fix for it. In case y'all haven't heard, okay, but if I've talked to you, I had. So when Bowman Gray ends, and I've already told Gray and Austin both, so this is totally different. I've been hired at Friendship Motor Speedway, which is open. It's been bought by Chuck Melton, Michael Tesh, and Jason Walls, and myself are the little team there. And anybody that wants to learn about or know about or come race on dirt with us, please, y'all feel free. So, but yeah, that's something I'll be going and announcing there. I was kind of shooting for a end of September date, but I'm not sure that's a good thing. So, well, all that'll be on the Facebook page on Friendship Motor Speedway. But yeah, I haven't really announced that or said that other than people I've talked to. So when Bowman Gray's over, if any of y'all like some dirt track racing, I'd like to invite y'all over to Friendship Motor Speedway. And you think I have fun at Bowman Gray? I got a leash on me there. I'm not gonna have a leash on me at Friendship.
You gonna have a leash over there. You're gonna be out in the dirt, they're squirming around, playing on all kinds of stuff.
Just like what I do. Exactly, Tommy. I'm just like I do at Carteret. So I'm. But
have a good time.
Well, once again, I want to reiterate.
Life's all about having a good time and enjoy yourself. I mean, that's what life's about. So I mean, that's what you gotta do. What makes you happy, brother?
I got to make myself clear. As everybody knows, there's nothing on the planet like announcing at Bowman Gray Stadium. Okay, y'all. I love that place with all my soul, all my heart, just like I love Jesus Christ. I love that place and you, the people, and you, the drivers, all of y'all. So please don't misunderstand once again what I'm saying here. I'm just saying that when Bowman Gray's done and over, I'm going to Friendship Motor Speedway to the dirt track, and there's a good group of people there. Tommy, I've got to do some ticket deals here, so I'm gonna let you go. But before we do, as always, buddy, thank family, friend, and sponsors.
Well, I like to thank my wife, my kids, Big Mac, Little Mac for all they do for me. Everything. I mean, they do a whole lot for me, man. They're about everything in the world for me. I mean, they're like family to me. They're not only help me do my setup cars, they're like family. And like to thank Scott at the Harker Delegations for all he does for me. Darryl and Nikki Jones at Affordable Towing, Walkertown Mill with Jeremy, Alex for his home improvement, Trad Custom Trim, Affordable Septic, and I still like to do everything in remembrance of my buddy Robbie, and I hope he's looking down from heaven and wishing us all a bunch of luck, so we can maybe we can pull something off out of the hat, maybe pull something off that nobody else think we can. So we're gonna go over and do all we can do to try to win the race, and good Lord's winning, and be safe and have a good time, and keep everybody under God's wing, and have a good time, and enjoy the rest of the season.
Tommy, I appreciate you, my brother. I want
to get everybody. I know I'm going to Colorado September the 13th at Colorado, and then Caraway September the 6th. So any guys want to come race?
Okay, I didn't know about the 6th, but I did push at the beginning of the show. I've been pushing and going to continue to push to Carteret. Bob Lowry's on the 13th, and I done told
6 at Caraway, and the other ones at Colorado on the 13th.
All right, I'll talk to you again.
Seeing everybody.
I'll talk to you again real soon. Thank you for Ideal Corn and Affordable Septic for being a part of this show, and see you Saturday morning, my friend.
Yeah, man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Chris Carter and Talking Circles. Give him hell, brother.
See ya. All right, Tommy Neal. So we're gonna Sydney's actually right now. We're gonna have a winner for the football team thing. Not now.
That was my.
Your what?
My.
Did I see Brian Sykes is going dirt
That was
racing?
my little.
Hey, Sydney, what about the peanut gallery? If that's somebody, let them in. Is it? The peanut gallery.
I saw.
They finally chimed in. The peanut gallery. Simone, hey girl, I barely missed you and Austin today at Williams. Y'all wasn't gone long, but I missed y'all. John, John was there. Yeah. All right,
it wasn't a football team. It was your favorite NASCAR driver.
Okay, NASCAR,
football team was 2 weeks ago.
Bull riding, hockey. Look, Michael Gale, Christian
Chris Carter
Thorpe
had that remix going after. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Roll Tide.
Dadgummit, Kevin. I was fixing to go off on Kevin a while ago for saying wreck the 31, but now he said Roll Tide. Roll Tide, Kevin. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, y'all. Y'all don't go nowhere now, okay?
Don't go nowhere.
Don't go nowhere.
Just sit right still.
Yeah, okay. There's a cue for the commercial. We're gonna take a commercial break or 2 or 3, probably 3, and we're gonna come back. We're gonna have a winner, and you know what? We might just do. There's no telling. We'll give away some tickets and yada yada. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. But please don't go nowhere. We're going to get some tickets away. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor. Jimmy Brown of J&T Services buys junk, unwanted vehicles of all types. He removes scrap metal, specializes in trash removal and eviction cleanups. Whether it's a bed or a table or even old washer and dryer, Jimmy Brown, you don't play around. Serving the Triad area since 2007, J&T Services is firefighter owned, and you can reach them at 336-341-1400. 81171, or you can go to J&T Services on Facebook. Ever Ready Mix Concrete has been in business for 40 years, and they can handle any and all of your concrete needs, whether big or small. They can do it all. Located at 2000 Old Highway 421 East in Yadkinville, North Carolina, Ever Ready Mix Concrete, they're family owned and operated, and for a free quote, give David Adams a call at 336-961-6688. If you need your hot dog experience to go to a whole new level, then you need to check out Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, because when it comes to hot dogs, it doesn't get more iconic than Pulliam's. Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue has been in business since 1910, which makes them part of the fabric of the Triad area, and their recipe hasn't changed in 114 years. Same barbecue, same slaw, same hot dogs. Pulliam's is located at 4400 Old Walkertown Road in Winston-Salem, and their hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Come chill at the grill and enjoy yourself with family and friends at Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue.
We're not the lost. We're not the blind, we're not the lost. Walked on straight from
Why did she becomes a comedian right before we come on? Not Rufus the Bull. He don't cross his eyes like that, but she's on Instagram and she lip syncs these people talking and doing like this comedy act. And she crosses her
lip sings these
Lip
people
syncs.
talking.
lip syncs.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that don't make no sense.
Lip syncs.
Okay.
So, people do it with their singing. You see other people on TikTok doing that. Well, she does comedian acts. And at the end, I can't do it because I got a bad eye anyway. She'll cross her eyes and like that. Do it to the camera.
No.
She looked like somebody from Zimbabwe. Is that a place?
I don't know.
It's kind of like a cadagle of cars. All right. Sydney. What?
Hey,
What?
wait. Hey, Ryland.
Who?
Misty and Adam's grandson, Ryland, who lives in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah?
He's my BFF.
So
I love him.
Brian Sykes is going to get a Crown Vic and they're going to come to Friendship. Yes. Fun, good times.
By the end of the day.
Misty said, Sid, your boy. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Those are my people, Misty and all them. Really. I had to take 3 pictures and sign 4 flags the other night.
For who?
It's random people. And y'all are over there signing numerous things. I always come and see you before I leave.
I know, and you left. Like you just waved and said, and then you just walked away. And I was like, oh, okay.
I was trying to talk about the show or something. But anyway, are these the new show? Why I don't have a pink shirt? Sid?
What?
I don't have a pink shirt.
I don't know. I just now got it tonight
Hold on.
for myself. You got to, if you do this, it'll show.
Oh, yeah.
And then if you don't sit like a cooked shrimp, you got to sit with your shoulders up.
It was mainly the laptop, though.
Okay,
I realize
Andrew.
that. Thank you. So Andrew sounds like one of them 900 operators.
That come on at nighttime.
Hey, baby,
Hey,
if you'll
how are
dial
you feeling
1-800
tonight?
For a good time
Did you eat pizza?
with pineapples.
I just don't like talking very loud because the mic is literally right on top of my
Hey,
mouth.
Andrew.
Andrew works at S&P Lemonade.
He's like, Delilah.
I'm getting bullied right now.
That's Sydney for you. All right, let's do some giveaway. John, if this is not the most professional thing you've ever seen in your life, yeah, man. Woo. All right, so, yeah, do your deal.
Okay.
Sydney's going to give away 2 tickets to the last race. I cannot believe I'm saying that.
Well, we're going to give away 2 sets of tickets.
Yes, but right now this is for what?
The first set is for the sharing of the Facebook post for the live tonight. And that winner is Blake Morgan. You are the winner. I was trying to do a drum roll.
So when we do these, or I do it, it's simple. You got to be following Talking Circles with Chris Carter and Sydney Sanders Racing, and share the post. Real simple. And like I just showed, she showed X amount of shares, and I didn't show what she showed. So I don't know if it's settings or something. But anyway, who was it? Who won?
Blake Morgan.
Oh, Blake
Morgan. Yeehaw.
To listen. So here's the way we do this now too.
I'll tag him in it so he knows.
Okay. Blake can pick these tickets up between 5, whatever, behind the tower at that ticket gate. That's where I'll meet you around 5:30 or whatever. Or you can have somebody just reach out. But that's the way I usually do it, unless you come to evening practice. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I get there at 3, and I usually hang out around an hour or so right there at pit gate and watch people come in and say hey and yada yada. So I'm right there by Chase Robertson's car. So if you're a winner and you're going to get your tickets, you can see me there every Saturday. Or we're already done. That's still hard to believe, ain't it? All right, are you picking another winner?
Yes. Okay. The other set of tickets is for the post that Chris made a day ago with the winners' victory cards, and you had to tell us your favorite driver.
Favorite NASCAR. I'm really impressed how people has actually, I've started doing a thing that's called Simple Sunday, where, this is simple to win these tickets. You do this. So our people has just done exactly that.
They done
Chase Elliott or
really well at being.
Yes.
Okay. Our winner for that is Cale Weavil, and she chose Carson Hocevar as her.
Hocevar.
Since you want
to make fun of people, Hocevar, not Hocevar.
Well, it sounds better that way.
That's like, what's the name of that Japanese restaurant that I said, and you said I said it wrong?
Oh, you said Ichiban.
It's Ichiban.
Yeah, there you go.
What is it called?
Ichabod.
Not this again.
It's for a good time. Call Andrew. I think Dawn and Roger said it was. I said it right. It's Ichiban. Like you.
It is not an Ichiban.
They know the man that owns it, Sydney.
Nobody's going to go in there and say, "Yes, can I eat at the Ichiban?" You know.
Watch this. This is what we're fixing to do to settle this between me and Sydney. We're gonna call this place, and we're gonna see what they say when they answer the phone. Then I'm gonna say, "Oh, I got wrong number." Okay. How do you spell it? ICHEBA. Look right here. Supreme Grill Buffet.
Supreme Itchy Buns.
Now, the one that supported us at the benefit we done for the
Says
Emma.
I don't know.
All right, so y'all listen. Here's what we're gonna do.
Ichiban.
Gosh, watch it say. Oh wait. Oh, I can't hear it. What'd I do?
You just were clicking the emergency. You're probably still on the phone with them.
All right, hold on.
Ichiban.
All right, here we go. We're going to see if these people answer the phone.
We'll see what Google Translate says.
Hello? I think they keep hanging up on me, Sydney.
I think they are. Hold on, let's see.
Ichiban.
Wait, what?
Ichiban.
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 Yeah, like I said, like an itchy. So I think it'd be better though if you called the restaurant and see what they said.
There's no way. There's absolutely no way.
And this segment is brought to you by Ichiban.
All right, here we go. I'm sorry, I have the wrong number. Thank you. I'm sorry. Bye-bye. Ichiban, may I help you?
Oh boy.
Maybe that's the Southern term. Ichiban. I thought it was Ichabod.
I know you like during the show. It's like, tell you how you say it, Chris.
Andrew, didn't you think it was Ichabod?
For a good time, call Andrew. No, but Ichiban. There we go. That's settled. All right. Ichiban got a plug tonight. I'm going to charge him. All right. So
I can't.
Last thing I'm going to do, y'all. Let's see the scenarios.
Yes, let's see the scenarios and then,
For the championship. And then we're going to say bye.
Goodbye for now to you, you remember that show? My friend.
All right. Dadgum, Justin Minson sent me 12 emails. No, that's Austin Randy. You want me to read these emails from Austin?
Out of the box.
I'm not. All right. So
he likes food too much not to know the correct pronunciation. That was good. You're right. You're right.
Lisa knows again.
That was dirty.
All right, so here we go. Y'all paying attention? Y'all listen.
Are you paying attention?
For a good time, call Andrew. Okay, so the Brad's Golf Cars Modified Division. The tiebreaker goes to the driver with the most wins. This is from Justin Mincy, y'all.
Okay.
The tiebreaker goes to the driver with the most wins. In case there's a tie for the most wins, it falls back to the driver with the most recent win. Burt Myers has the tiebreaker over everyone. It'll reflect in the point scenarios below. Brandon Ward simply has to finish 14th place, regardless of where Burt Myers finishes to win a second career championship. There you have it. All right, thank y'all for tuning in. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. Burt Myers has to finish 14 positions ahead of Brandon Ward to record tying his... Sydney, what? Anyway, Burt Myers has to finish 14 positions ahead of Brandon Ward to win his 12th modified championship. Tim Brown has to finish 4 positions ahead of Burt Myers, 17 positions ahead of Brandon Ward to win his record-extending 13th modified championship. Mike Speeney will be eliminated from the championship when the green flag falls. Dang, he didn't have to say that, Mincy. Speeney cannot gain 100 points on Brandon Ward even if Ward finishes in 26th place, which is all the cars they'll have, by the way.
This is like playing Sudoku.
What does that mean?
You never played that?
Sounds like it's Japanese, and you're probably saying the name wrong, Sydney. So as we continue along, Chase Robertson has to finish in the sportsman division. In our law offices, John Barrow Sportsman Division, Chase Robertson has to finish 7th place or better to win a second sportsman championship, and the 6th driver with 2 sportsman titles. Mitch Gales has to finish 8 positions ahead of Chase to win his first championship and become only the 15th driver to win a title in 2 divisions. Tommy Neal has to finish 4 positions ahead of Mitch Gales and 11 positions ahead of Chase Robertson to win his 4th sportsman championship and 6th of his Bowman Gray career, which would tie Junior Miller, Pee Wee Jones, and Alfred Hill for the 6th most of all times. And Street Stocks, Brian Sykes Jr. has to finish. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. This is by far the tightest of them all. Brian Sykes Jr. has to finish 2nd place or better, regardless of what Brad Lewis does to lock up his first career championship, become the 36th driver to win a Street Stock championship. What?
That's going to be a nail biter, y'all.
Right.
My stomach's going to hurt for them.
36th driver to win a Street Stock championship. Y'all think about that. That's a long time. That's a lot of Anyway, Brad Lewis has to finish 2 positions ahead of Brian Sykes Jr. to win his first career championship, become the 36th driver to win a Street Stock championship. Kevin Gilbert has to finish 2 positions ahead of Brad Lewis, 4 positions ahead of Brian Sykes Jr. to win his first career championship. 36th driver to... All right. Bryant Robertson, my bodyguard, has to finish 8 positions ahead of Kevin Gilbert, 10 ahead of Brad Lewis, 11 ahead of Brian Sykes Jr. to win his first career championship. Okay, and the Q104 Stadium Stock, the Q104.1 Stadium Stock Division, your division, Brandon Brindle just simply has to finish 7th or better to win his second. Luke Smith has finished 8 positions ahead of Brandon Brindle to win his first career championship, to become the 20th driver to win a Stadium Stock Championship. Tyler McDonald has to finish 5 positions ahead of Luke Smith, 12 positions ahead of Brandon Brindle to win his first career championship. And there y'all have it. That's it. That's what's going to have to happen. This is a very, very interesting but they can hear me?
Yes.
All right. Okay, we know that the thing's frozen up. But anyway, all right. So, yeah. My producers tell me I was sitting there reading and look at our screen.
I see that.
Well, why didn't you say something, co-host?
I didn't know it was froze because it's always a little delayed. So I thought I'd just switch positions a little bit early.
All right. Well, anyway, so the screen's froze. But we're done anyway. There's the scenarios. I want to thank my guests. I want to thank all of our sponsors for being a part of this show, and my producer Andrew. John, thank you for coming out, buddy. And thank you for everybody to J&T Services, Choice Tire and Automotive, Radical Fire Protection, everybody involved. Thank you. And
don't forget our podcast will be live at the Madhouse Harley Davidson in Kernersville next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday night, everybody is invited. Please come out. We'll be live for our Bowman Gray 2025 Bowman Gray season review show. With all that being said, I love y'all. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for the support. If you can't be nice, don't be anything. Until then, God bless.
Ta-ta.